If you're a man over 40 and wondering why your muscle gains have hit a brick wall, let me be brutally honest, it's not your genetics, it's not your age, and it's definitely not because your time has passed. The real problem? You've been lied to. Fed outdated advice. In this video, we're exposing the 5 biggest reasons men over 40 struggle to build muscle, and none of them are what you think. Number 5, sarcopenia. Let's start with the elephant in the gym, sarcopenia. Yeah, it sounds like some ancient Roman disease, but it's actually the slow, sneaky muscle loss that hits men as they age. After 40, your body starts playing a cruel joke by stripping away 1% of your muscle mass every year, unless you do something about it. That means by 50, you've already lost an entire year's worth of progress. And the best part? Most guys don't even realize it's happening. Sarcopenia doesn't just make you weaker, it hits your mobility, balance, and energy levels too. You start taking the elevator instead of stairs. You pull your back putting on socks. Not exactly the alpha male vibe you were going for. But here's where it gets interesting. Sarcopenia isn't inevitable, it's reversible, and it starts with resistance training. Lifting weights, yes, even the heavy ones, tells your body, hey, I still need this muscle. You don't have to train like a 25-year-old, but you do have to train like you mean it. Focus on compound movements, squats, deadlifts, presses, and progressively challenge your muscles. Pair that with a high-protein diet and adequate recovery, and suddenly, you're not just maintaining muscle, you're growing it. Study after study confirms that resistance training is the antidote to sarcopenia. One in particular showed that men who lifted consistently gained back up to 2.5 pounds of lean mass within months. And don't come at me with, I don't want to get bulky. Buddy, if you're over 40 and still worried about getting too big, I've got news for you. It's not going to happen by accident. Muscle takes work. If anything, sarcopenia proves that your body is actively trying to lose it. So let's stop cooperating with that and start fighting back. Resistance training isn't optional after 40. It's survival. Number 4, declining. Growth hormone production. Ah yes, the glory days. When your metabolism was a furnace, your recovery was instant, and your muscles inflated like balloons after a pump. Enter your 40s, and that magical growth hormone, your cellular repair crew, starts phoning it in. By the time you're halfway to 50, GH production can dip so low that your body basically whispers, let's just maintain what we've got. But maintaining isn't good enough. You want growth, and that means you've got to train smarter, sleep deeper, and eat like a man on a mission. Because GH isn't gone, it's just sleeping, and your job is to wake it up. Sleep is where the magic happens. Growth hormone is released in pulses, especially during deep sleep. So if you're watching Netflix until midnight and then dragging yourself out of bed 6 hours later, congrats. You just sabotaged your own recovery. Aim for 7 to 9 hours. Make your room cold, dark, and screen-free. Create a sleep ritual like you're a monk in a recovery temple. And what about training? High-intensity resistance training and compound lifts stimulate more GH than isolated curls or endless cardio. Think deadlifts, squats, and push presses, not endless time on the treadmill. Pair that with short, intense bursts like HIIT or sprints, and now you're sending your body a message it can't ignore. Adapt or die. Oh, and food matters too. Fasting can help increase GH spikes. Intermittent fasting, when done right, can boost GH levels significantly. Just don't pair it with starving yourself or skipping workouts. You need fuel to grow, but timing your meals can make a big hormonal difference. Declining GH is not a death sentence for your gains. It's just a new chapter. Learn how your body responds now and adjust. You're not 20 anymore, but that's not a disadvantage. It's your edge. You've got discipline, experience, and drive. Use it. You're enjoying the video. Leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button. Number 3, declining testosterone levels. The king of muscle-building hormones. By the time you hit your 30s, your T levels are already on a downward slope. And by your 40s, that decline starts feeling real. Less energy, lower drive, slower muscle gains, more belly fat. Sound familiar? That's low testosterone showing up like an unwanted guest. Testosterone is the engine behind protein synthesis, strength, recovery, and fat distribution. Without it, you're not building a V-taper, you're building a dad bod, and not the cool kind. But here's the thing. While testosterone levels do drop with age, you're not powerless. Step 1. Get your levels tested. You can't fix what you don't measure. Step 2. Optimize your lifestyle. Strength training boosts T levels, especially heavy compound lifts. Sleep is critical, so is stress management. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which kills testosterone. So if you're grinding through life like a caffeine-fueled zombie, you're sabotaging your gains. Nutrition also plays a massive role. Zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, these are your T levels' best friends. Cut the ultra-processed junk, get your micronutrients in, and eat enough healthy fats. Testosterone is literally built from cholesterol, so stop fearing eggs and avocados. And yes, for some men, TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, is a legit option. Not a magic pill, but a strategic tool. Always consult with a professional, but don't let ego or stigma stop you from exploring it if needed. Testosterone isn't a lost cause after 40, but it does require intention, consistency, and a smarter approach. Train hard, eat smarter, recover better, and stop settling for low energy and soft gains. You've still got serious muscle building potential. It just needs the right fuel and strategy. Number 2, decreased muscle protein synthesis. Let's get into the silent killer of gains after 40, decreased muscle protein synthesis. This is your body's ability to take the protein you eat and turn it into actual muscle tissue. And as you age, your body starts to get a little lazy. What used to be an efficient muscle-building machine starts acting more like a broken vending machine. It takes your money, makes a lot of noise, and gives you nothing back. The term scientists love for this is anabolic resistance. Basically, your muscles become less responsive to the usual stimuli, like training and eating protein. It's not just about hitting the gym and scarfing down a protein shake anymore. Your body needs more of a signal to grow. So how do you crank up the volume on that signal? First, dial in your training. Focus on mechanical tension with slow, controlled reps and compound movements. Eccentric training, where you slow down the lowering phase of an exercise, has been shown to significantly enhance protein synthesis, especially in older lifters. You've got to make your muscles work smarter, not just harder. Second, increase your protein intake. That old 20-gram protein shake, not going to cut it anymore. Aim for 30 to 40 grams of high-quality protein per meal, spread throughout the day. Leucine-rich sources, like eggs, beef, and whey protein, are especially effective at triggering muscle protein synthesis. And third, don't skip your recovery. Muscle isn't built in the gym, it's built after. Sleep, hydration, and downtime all play crucial roles in maximizing protein synthesis. Neglect these, and you're basically flushing your effort down the drain. Research backs this up. One study found that older adults required nearly double the amount of protein per meal to achieve the same anabolic response as younger individuals. So don't listen to outdated advice. Your body's playing by a different rulebook now. Number 1, slower recovery and increased inflammation. Here's the last silent saboteur of your gains after 40, slower recovery and increased inflammation. Back in your 20s, you could lift like a maniac, sleep 4 hours, eat pizza, and somehow still grow muscle. Now, you deadlift on Monday and by Thursday, your back's still giving you attitude. That's not weakness. That's your biology doing its middle-age thing. As testosterone and growth hormone naturally dip, your body's inflammatory response tends to creep upward. This chronic low-grade inflammation isn't just a buzzkill. It's literally blocking gains. It interferes with muscle repair, slows down protein synthesis, and wears out your joints. You're trying to build a brick wall, But inflammation is the guy stealing your mortar every night. So what do you do? First, stop pretending you're 25. That means smarter training cycles. Introduce periodization into your programming. Alternate heavy days with volume or mobility days. Integrate deload weeks, yes, intentionally lighter weeks, to allow your central nervous system to reset. If you don't program recovery into your training, your body will force it on you through injury. Let's talk nutrition. The old bro diet of chicken, rice, and rage isn't cutting it anymore. You need anti-inflammatory support. Think salmon, walnuts, turmeric, ginger, olive oil, dark leafy greens. These aren't just for food bloggers. They're your weapons against cellular damage. Combine that with hydration, and suddenly you're not just surviving workouts, you're thriving post-workout too. Now sleep. Oh man, sleep. You can't shortcut this. Deep sleep is when growth hormone peaks and muscle tissue repairs. Get 7 to 9 hours consistently. Your bedroom should be cold, pitch black, and silent enough that a ninja couldn't sneak in unnoticed. And for the love of gains, ditch the screens before bed. Blue light ruins melatonin like cardio ruins leg day. Let's throw in some advanced tools. Foam rolling, massage therapy, red light therapy, cold plunges, infrared saunas. These aren't just recovery fluff. They can significantly reduce muscle soreness, lower systemic inflammation, and improve circulation. But here's the deal. Don't rely on tools to fix what your lifestyle is breaking. Supplements and gadgets can't replace sleep, clean eating, and balanced programming. Also, mental stress, huge factor. Elevated cortisol wrecks your recovery. If your day starts with email anxiety and ends with doom-scrolling news headlines, your nervous system is fried before you even touch a barbell. Meditate, journal, walk outside, whatever it takes to decompress and regulate. You liked the video, leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.